Welcome to SS2 Commerce. Today we study air freight and logistics, the transportation of goods by air and the management of the supply chain from point of origin to final destination. Air freight is the fastest mode of cargo transportation and is essential for time-sensitive, high-value, or perishable goods. Nigeria, with its large economy, has growing air freight requirements. Air freight, air cargo, refers to the transportation of goods by aircraft. It includes commercial cargo, goods transported in the belly holds of passenger aircraft alongside passengers. All cargo aircraft, dedicated freighter planes, no passengers, filled entirely with cargo. Express courier services, DHL, FedEx, UPS, Aramex, fast door-to-door delivery of parcels. Key air freight terms. Airway bill, AWB, the shipping document used in air freight, equivalent to bill of lading at sea. IATA, International Air Transport Association, sets standards for air freight worldwide. Unit load device, a ULD, standardized containers/pallets used to load cargo into aircraft. Chargeable weight, the greater of actual weight or volumetric weight, length times width times height /5000 in kg. Advantages of air freight. 1. Speed. Goods can travel from Lagos to London in less than 6 hours, from Lagos to Shanghai in about 11 hours, days compared to weeks by sea. 2. Reliability. Flight schedules are more predictable than ship schedules, fewer delays. 3. Security. Airports have high security, theft and pilferage rates are very low compared to sea freight. 4. Global reach, airports in virtually every major city in the world. 5. Lower insurance, lower damage and theft rates mean lower cargo insurance premiums. 6. Reduced inventory, fast delivery means businesses hold less stock, lean inventory. Disadvantages of air freight. 1. Cost, much more expensive than sea freight, air freight costs 4 to 5 times more per kilogram than sea freight. 2. Weight/size limitations, aircraft cannot carry bulk heavy goods, iron ore, crude oil, coal. 3. Restricted items, dangerous goods, flammable materials have strict rules on aircraft. 4. Carbon footprint, aircraft emit significantly more CO2 per ton-kilometer than ships. Air freight is more suitable for high-value goods, electronics, jewelry, luxury goods. Perishables, fresh flowers, Nigeria exports significant flowers to Europe, fresh fruits, seafood, pharmaceuticals. Time-sensitive goods, urgent spare parts, medical supplies, fashion items for seasonal markets. Documents and express mail, legal documents, tenders, passports. Live animals, laboratory animals, birds, fish for aquaculture. Goods not suitable for air freight. Bulk commodities, crude oil, iron ore, grain, coal, fertilizer. Heavy machinery, large industrial equipment. Low-value consumer goods, most affordable consumer products are too cheap to justify air freight cost. Nigeria major airports handling cargo. 1. Murtala Muhammad International Airport, MMIA, Lagos. Busiest cargo airport in Nigeria, handles majority of Nigeria international air freight. NECO, Nigerian Aviation Handling Company, handles import cargo. SSCE, Skyway Aviation Handling Company, handles export cargo. DHL, FedEx, UPS, Aramex have major operations at MMIA. 2. Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, NIA, Abuja. Capital City Airport, handles government cargo and growing commercial cargo. 3. Port Harcourt International Airport. Serves oil industry, spare parts, equipment for oil companies, Shell, Total, Chevron, Total Energies. 4. Cargo airlines. International, Ethiopian Airlines Cargo, Air France Cargo, Emirates Sky Cargo, Qatar Cargo. Regional, IRS Airlines, Cargo, Africa World Airlines. Logistics refers to the process of planning, implementing, and controlling the efficient movement and storage of goods, services, and information from point of origin to point of consumption to meet customer requirements. Logistics encompasses transportation, road, rail, sea, air, warehousing and storage, inventory management, order processing, packaging and labeling, customs clearance, last mile delivery. The logistics industry is one of the fastest growing sectors in Nigeria, driven by the rise of e-commerce. Companies like GIG Logistics, Quick Delivery, MEX.NG, Kobo 360, and Sobi all operate logistics platforms in Nigeria. Third-party logistics, 3PL, providers manage all or part of a company's supply chain. Under warehousing, transportation, distribution, and customs clearance. Examples: DHL Supply Chain, Maersk Logistics, Bolo Logistics, Scan Global Logistics, all operating in Nigeria. Companies outsource logistics to 3PLs to focus on core business. Freight forwarders are agents who arrange international shipments on behalf of exporters and importers. Book cargo space on ships and aircraft. Prepare shipping documents, AWB, Bill of Lading, Customs Declaration. Under customs clearance at origin and destination. Provide insurance assistance. Major international freight forwarders in Nigeria: Bolo, Kuna Plus NECO, DB Schenker, Geodis. Logistics in Nigeria faces significant challenges. 1. Poor road infrastructure, potholes, inadequate bridges, and limited expressways increase transit times and vehicle damage. 2. Insecurity, armed robbery of trucks on major highways, Abuja-Kaduna Road, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway at night. 3. Multiple checkpoints, police, customs, military, unofficial tolls increase cost and time. 4. Lack of rail freight, the existing rail system carries minimal cargo, vast majority is by road. 5. Warehouse shortage, insufficient modern warehousing, especially cold chain for perishables. 6. Port congestion, slow cargo clearance at Opopo delays supply chains. 7. Fuel cost, high diesel cost increase freight rates. Summary of air freight and logistics. Air freight, transportation of goods by aircraft, fastest but most expensive mode. Airway Bill, AWB Air Freight Shipping Document, IATA sets global air cargo standards. Suitable for high-value goods, perishables, time-sensitive goods, pharmaceuticals, flowers. Not suitable for bulk commodities, heavy machinery, low-value consumer goods. Nigeria Air Freight Hubs, MMIA Lagos, NECO plus Soko Terminals, Abuja, Port Harcourt. Logistics, planning and managing efficient flow of goods from origin to destination. Nigerian logistics companies, GIG Logistics, Quick Delivery, MEX.NG, Kobo 360. 3PL providers, DHL, Maersk, Bolo manage supply chains for Nigerian companies. Logistics challenges, poor roads, insecurity, checkpoints, port congestion, warehouse shortage.